Hi, I'm Doug the neighbor, and it is July 5th, 2026. Yesterday was July 4th, of course, the 250th anniversary of the founding of an America. And I got my citizenship 2 years ago so I am a very, very proud American to celebrate on this day. And welcome to Camp Kennerk podcast with Doug the neighbor. And TK Irish, wherever he is, I have no idea where he is. He's lost, and we're waiting on him to join us, but I have no idea. In the meantime, it's our sports show. Let's continue with the sports show. Have you got your coffee? I've got my coffee right here. Okay.
Hey, look what I found. I'm
Now,
here.
TK, there
Oh,
you are.
oh, Jesus, Mary, Joseph, thank goodness.
DK, you're here, but you're interrupting my good spiel about sports. So hang on. Hang
Okay.
on. Well, first off, World Cup is going on, and tomorrow the USA is playing Belgium. It's at 7 p.m. Awesome Austin, Texas time. So wherever you are in the world, you got to figure it on out. And I have no idea which a streaming platform network it's on. You just got to spin the wheel and see if you got it and you want to pay for it. But USA is playing Belgium. And then next Tuesday, because there's more games today and then some on Monday, Tuesday, we get down to the, final eight. Okay, now the World Cup has been going on for a while, but now we're getting down to the eight teams. So it's win or go home now. But most importantly, the United States is playing Belgium tomorrow at 7 p.m. Now, my Texas Rangers, okay, they are a half game back of Seattle, and they're playing 7-3 out of the last 10. So they're doing really, really well. And then this is the rubber game today. And then against who are they playing? Oh, I don't know. I didn't write down who they're playing. Okay. Oh, they're playing Detroit. Okay. In Arlington. So then they're at home starting on Tuesday against the Angels. Okay. So it's a little bit of interdivision rivalry here. Now, uh, here is something of interest that I looked up. Since this is July 4th and the All-Star break is next week, halfway through the All-Star, I looked up a little stat here. And I have found that there, right now in Major League Baseball, there are 17 of the 30 teams, 17 of the 30 teams are more than 5 games back. More than 5 games back. So it's more than half of the teams are below 5 games back. Now, here's an interesting stat. Only one team, the 1914 Boston Braves, was more than 5 games back at halfway through the season, went on to win the World Series. Only one team. So here is a real problem that I believe is in baseball is that so early, halfway in, 17 of the 30 teams are completely out of it. They're just completely out of it. Now, the expanded playoff series makes it a chance, but basically there is no chance because only one team, the 1914 Braves, that were more than 5 games back, came on back to win the World Series. I think it's a real problem because it's going to affect attendance, viewership, that sort of stuff. My opinion. Okay, enough of the Texas Rangers. Let's move on to the El Paso Chihuahuas. Okay, now they are right now at home against the Sacramento team, and I think they're called the Bees, and in the AAA team, and they are in the Pacific Coast League East, and they are 3-2 right now against Sacramento, and then they have a getaway game today, and then on Tuesday they go on up to Oklahoma City, and for a 6-game series. Now this is in the minor leagues, they play a split season. So right now, they are 4-7 in the second half of the season. Okay. And they're rated fourth. Now, they're knocking the ball. They've got 111 home runs. They're really knocking the ball, and they've got 87 stolen bases. So once they do get on base, they do hustle, and we like to see that. And their hitting average is about 278. So now it's dropped a little bit here recently. Now in pitching, they are complete games. They have no complete games, and that's kind of the norm in the minor leagues because you want to get your pitchers all working. So and going up, they have no shutouts. They haven't shut out anybody. But they have struck out 661 batters. So their ERA has dropped by a full run since last week. So things are getting better, but their opponent is hitting 287. But more importantly, TK, where have you been? We're glad to see you.
Well, first of all, don't pay the ransom I escaped. So
Good.
I am up here in Indianapolis visiting my family for an Irish family reunion, which is what basically called organized chaos. And I wanted to show you something, Doug. You know, we always have our cup of coffee here, and I'm staying at the Hampton Inn here in Indianapolis. But I want to share with you how detailed these people are, because on the back cup, they tell you where to put your lips when you drink the coffee. So now this is an instructional cup of coffee. I've never had one before in all my travels, but man, it sure makes it easy in the morning to decide what side of the cup to sip out of. So that's a lot
Let's
of
see
fun.
that again, TK. Let's see that again.
So you see that? Okay, that's the Hampton Inn. I will turn it real slow. And then you got the lips, and that's where you're supposed to drink the cup out of. So,
I love it. Toast. Cheers to you, TK.
all right.
Mm. Now, what are you doing how did you get to Indianapolis? Can you get there from here?
Yeah, yeah. Well, first of all, you have to go to DFW Airport, Dallas Fort
Okay.
Worth Airport. And,
Okay.
out there at the airport, they have a lot of hotels, big hotels. And so what you could do is you could go onto their website at the hotels, and you could, instead of parking at the airport at $35 a day, you could get a park there at the hotel for, $5, $6 a day and take a shuttle then, you know, perfect, right? So I found one that was $2 a day. And I'm thinking, man, I'm living right. So I drive to the hotel and I park the car. I go in, get everything taken care of. And I asked the attendant, I said, hey, what time's your shuttle come? Shuttle? We don't have a shuttle. Well, I was just speechless, if you can believe that. And I said, well, how am I supposed to get to the airport? He said, well, take an Uber. And I'm thinking, oh my gosh. And first thing my thought is, I am so happy I'm not married, because I know what I would be hearing. I thought you had this thing taken care of. What were you thinking? As soon as that thought went through my mind, the guy goes, by the way, Uber just dropped a guy off. So why don't you catch up with him and see if he'll take you to the airport? So I got lucky. Lady Luck was on my side for the travels. Flew up on Frontier, and I wanted to show you the leg room that we had on the flight, which was more than adequate. So check this out, Douglas. So check this out, Douglas.
Not really. If it's a seat, okay, where? I don't. Where you sitting at?
Right here in the middle.
Now, How about
Perfect,
that?
TK. That's perfect. That continues our Camp Kennerk knee room index for big guys in traveling. We've done Air Canada, Southwest, and Frontier.
Yes.
We're giving our people in the viewers in the galaxy an index to help them traveling because the knee room is always a big factor.
Yes, it is. So it was flight was uneventful, meaning that it didn't crash. So we got here. I'm going to be staying here for a couple days, but in honor of our 250th anniversary, I want to share this video with you about the War Memorial circle that they have.
Doug the neighbor, it's TK Irish. I'm here at the Indianapolis War Memorial in honor of all the fallen soldiers that fought for the freedom of America. This was erected in 1861, stands 210 feet high, made of Indiana limestone. The section we're looking at now is covering how many people from Indiana fought in the Civil War, from which parts, and who came back alive. So this is a great memorial for our freedom here on the 250th anniversary of the United States.
Now, Douglas, this is, one of the iconic things here in Indiana about their support of the armed forces and all those who gave their lives for our freedom. So if you ever get down here, you really got to check it out.
TK, that is just beautiful, just beautiful, just beautiful. And our service people that have continued to serve and those who have given their lives for our freedoms, we do respect them. Absolutely beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. Now, how long are you going to be up there in Indianapolis?
Well, until they find out where I am, so I'm incognito, I'm just trying to, I slide back and forth, first of all, I have to go and check the crops to see how the popcorn's coming along because here
Oh,
we
that's
are in
good.
July and we got to make sure it's coming in properly and everybody's got that taken care of. So that could be an ordeal since, it's difficult to tell popcorn from sweet corn at this stage, but I
Oh,
know how to
okay.
do it, but I know how to do it. I'm a
Oh,
trained
that's good.
professional.
So there's popcorn and then there's sweet corn. What do you feed the cows?
Sweet corn. You
Sweet
have
corn.
to, yeah, there's also other types of corns that what they call field corn. And that's really you don't eat that. That's for the cattle. That's a different
Oh, I
type of
see. So
corn.
you have popcorn, sweet corn. Is that what we eat? Is that on the
Yeah,
cob
yeah,
and that's what
yeah,
we eat?
yeah.
And then you have field corn that you feed to the cows.
Yes.
Okay. Okay. All right.
Got that? Look
Well,
it up.
I'm learning. TK, I know nothing about corn other than I like cream corn. I do like cream corn. I
Cream corn.
always.
Well, I hate to tell you this, Doug. That does not grow it does not grow like you think it does
Oh,
because
okay.
that the cream isn't in the on the stalk, isn't in like you peel the corn and it's all cream corn there. They have to do some cooking there.
Oh, okay. I don't cook. I eat. You cook, I eat.
Okay.
I did not know that about corn. And so, to our viewers in the galaxy, there you go. We've got our corn expert here with TK.
Hey,
TK.
if you can't dazzle them with intelligence, just baffle them with BS.
Or up, like you say, up there in Indianapolis, corn. It's
Corn.
corny. It's
Corn.
corny.
Yeah.
Corny. TK, we are glad that you are safe and sound and you're enjoying your family reunion, Irish family reunion there in Indianapolis, and great videos you have. I'm really glad to know that you're doing well. Please stay in touch. And that's all I've got for the sports today. Play ball.
Aaron go brawl.